Alright, this one was
Look at this graph.
This one was cringe.
It's my game with Rhett. He plays this stupid shit.
Why is he doing this?
But he didn't take this time. He made it a little improvement. And then I played moves that seemed like they made sense to me. He asked me why I didn't play Bishop A6, and I said, I
don't know.
Bishop? I like Bishop.
Why would you trade?
I don't know.
I don't know. Bishop A6.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was sick for a week, but it was not COVID. I took 2 tests, and they're both negative.
Why
now
does
Daniel has
everybody
it.
hate the London? Because it's not a good way to play for an advantage.
Why would you play that way with white? You have the white pieces. Do something with it. Yeah, and normally I would play this chess move, but since he put his queen on c2, I was like, I don't know, knight c6 I like.
Yeah.
Because it's really stuff. And that's fine. That's a fine decision. So h3, rook c8.
London can be active Madge.
Takey.
Plaster hippie.
And, you know, bishops and, you know, pretty solid pawn structure.
Alright, this is good for you. I like it.
And he plays this move. I was like, okay, how do I make King of Indian? So I played this move. And your boy...
Ooh, I see it. Do you see it, chat? Do you see it? Do you see it, chat?
They don't know what the eval went to, but... It's like I prepared this, and then I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's a really good move. You should have the chat find it.
Chat, find the move that I should have played.
Plaster hippie's too good.
It's not that hard. It's what I set up. Like that was the point of putting my pieces like this. And I was like, E5. King Indian. But no, just do this. Stupid fuck. Okay. But I didn't do that. I guess we'll show chat. This looks pretty hot. What is eval? Can I get a pawn? No, I'm hanging a piece. But yeah, this is just good. I have everything and he has nothing. By everything I mean bishops.
Bishops?
And maybe f4 square?
Every piece going to
I was hyper fixated on the f4 square this game. I wanted it!
You went Kevin Seidler mode?
Yeah. So I wanted to do this. I wanted to give checkmate on the king side. I didn't get to. I was like, okay, so Queen e7 looks logical, right? Because I'm getting out of this thing, so he won't be able to take my c pawn.
What about Queen b3 instead of Queen d3? It might be better.
It's a slightly better move, but he's, you know, same idea, same deal. I'll probably still just play Queen b6, the same thing. After I take it. That's what I mean.
Okay, so this is fine though.
So I played Queen e7.
Again, what should she have done?
Well, I probably had a few good moves.
Yeah.
But Knight d4 is still...
a good move.
It's still there. Like, why am I not playing this move? I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I was just like, But then he played that move. I was like, oh, wait a minute. He's gonna sack a piece here. He didn't consider that for a second. But I spent a bunch of time looking at it. And now it's like, okay, whatever rook I put here, now he's gonna take and play this. Well, if he does it right away, it's probably not so good, because I get a lot of pieces for the queen. What if he takes with the rook? I don't think that's as good, because I go here, right? Okay, so if he takes with the horsey, this is a lot of pieces that I am getting for the queen. So I think I would be totally fine here and see what eval. I am not totally fine. I thought I would probably go for it, but I thought I would probably be able to do something here, you know. But he didn't even see it. But okay, so I do this, and then I thought he was like preparing it or something.
I just wanted to win a pawn.
And then he's like, I just wanted to win a pawn. Like, oh, okay, so I'm just looking at all this shit, and I don't need to. So I played bishop a6 because I'm just so afraid of things happening on the d6 and c5 squares that I want to deflect the queen and just trade pieces. And he just moves a rook.
Pawns.
He just.
It is 7-7.
And this is a disgusting thing to do, but I didn't like it. I thought he was gonna kill me.
It is 7-7 right now.
What are you talking about?
Counting the pawn.
Okay. And then I wanted to play a5. That's my only thing I know how to do.
Yeah.
And I thought it was okay. I put the knight here, and then or here, and then here, and then here. And he plays this stupid move, which annoyed the shit out of me. I'll probably play h6 and king h7 or something.
Opponent rating was 21 50 or something like that.
Yeah. But then I was like, wait a minute. What if I just play f5 anyway? So this is trapped. And then I get the f4 square.
Yeah.
And I get pawns in the center. And then if I fix my knight, then I'll be down in exchange for a pawn. Or no, I'll just be down in exchange and a pawn. But I'll have that f4 square. So I play f5.
Alright, f5.
But the issue with this is he can throw in this little
Take it.
little intermezzo here.
And then he forks you, and then you play f4, and he's like, he doesn't give a fuck about that.
Takes it. I guess I should have taken with the knight. That seems like it would have made a lot more sense to me. I don't know why I didn't do that. That was like the whole plan. I feel so embarrassed about these games this weekend because I just feel like I was playing like a little kid. It's weird. And he trades all the pieces and takes a pawn.
Yeah, so his advantage decreased by some margin.
Listen, I equalized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I played this move because I thought I was gonna just like die no matter what, and I couldn't find a move that was legal. So I played that move. But then he has queen c7, and I think he should have taken on c5 basically every move from here on out.
Force him.
But he did not. I would like to trade the queens, and he would like to not. He'd like to take a pawn.
Take a
But-
pawn.
But now that he has this pawn instead of this pawn, like I have something. I have hope now. This move, you know, it looks pretty, but like if I don't take it, then like I don't know, why did you do this? So he does this and plays rook b6.
Okay.
It's equal now.
So now.
And I guess I sensed that because I played this move, and I offered a draw. He didn't take it. Where's my spreadsheet? I want to see how much time I had. Where are the score sheets? I actually wrote down my times this time. So he's offered draw. I have somewhere between 23 and 13 minutes. Because I just wrote it every 5th minute. But okay, he says no. And then I do this. And you know, if he goes here, he might lose, I think. Like, where king go?
Still a draw.
Okay, so chess. And now he's like, he has to be careful, because I might win now.
Yeah.
And then here, my move was fine. Okay, he thought this is where I went wrong.
Wait,
Queen h6 is fine. This is easier draw.
they're saying pixels or something.
Okay, I'll pause until they're back.
What even is desert internet?
It's not a thing. It's just the words we use when this happens.
It's back now.
Okay. I don't know where it left off. But I played queen h6, which is totally fine, still equal. But he thought this was easy draw, and I think it probably is. I was just like, and I should point out that if he takes knight, I take rook, he give check, and now my rook is covering the square when previously it was not.
I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. Gets everywhere. Hello, Chess Dojo.
Whoa, thanks
Live.
for the raid, Chess Dojo. Pog.
Pog.
But okay, I play queen h6.
Alright, shout out Chess Doofus, and then shout out Chess Dojo Live.
Shout out Chess Doofus. Okay. And then I was like, wait, maybe I can win.
Maybe
I wanted to win.
I wanted to win.
He declined my draw,
Okay.
and that made me mad.
Alright, so chat, find the best move.
I looked at this move.
Black to move.
Find the draw.
Hello, chat.
Hi, chat. I played a losing move,
Peepo poo poo.
but I thought it was pretty good.
Alright, Kublai knows because that's like his. I knew Kublai would find it, but he doesn't know why it works.
I looked at this a few times, and I wanted to make it work, but I don't know. At this point, I have like around 6 minutes left.
Knight f6 is what Sarah played. Extreme Dota.
I played knight f6,
Okay.
which, as you can see, the computer loved. Note that this isn't the point, because this is an illegal move. This is the point.
Hello, chess lover.
So you can't do that.
Queen h4, queen takes e5, knight takes e5. Wait, what?
Queen e4.
Queen takes e5, knight takes e5, b takes h4, knight f3. Okay.
That's
but
cool, but
Queen h4 has no... Wait, it does have a threat.
check.
Yeah, knight f3. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So, but the threat is rook f2, I guess. So,
let's I like this idea.
what about f4? Is that too scary? I guess bishop f4.
F4, huh, Daniel?
Yeah, I don't think that's good. Okay, let me play rook takes d7, right? Rook takes f2, rook takes f2, queen takes g3, king h1, and then you can't take.
Checkmate. We'll win the queen.
You're out of check.
I like the idea.
So,
but yeah, just rook d7. But
queen h4 is creative.
I like it. It's cool.
Bishop takes g3.
Yeah, but bishop takes g3 and then queen
and queen e3. And rook f2 is coming.
And it's chess.
It's a perpetual.
It's a perpetual chess. But I didn't do that. I thought that this was like pretty hot. But then he plays this move.
He just like
and I'm losing. Now I'm losing. Isn't this awful, Daniel?
But it was messy. You had no time. He wasn't thinking.
Yeah, that it is like I think about the things, but he just I don't know.
He just tries to react to what you're doing.
Yeah, I have to be creative. I was the only one who.
I hate that. It's like I'm the only one being creative this game.
Yeah, you just react to what I do. You're not even really there. They might as well not be there because they just react, you know. I'm basically in a playing a game against myself where it's just about if I can calculate far enough, because they don't have to calculate. All of their moves are forced. I have to calculate like really far in, and I either win or I beat myself. Okay, so I defend the bishop, and then he attacks the bishop, and then I defend the bishop, and then he defends the rook, so I was also doing that. It was a double thing. Then I played knight d5, which I thought was like looks pretty good. G4 is it. I wasn't expecting it, and I didn't have. I don't know if I was even writing down how much time I had left here. I had less than. Right, I think I had like 3 minutes.
You still got some play here.
How? What do I do?
Rook f8.
Okay, that's what I did. Rook f8.
Queen e2. Queen g6. Rook g4. Okay.
Oh, he went there first? I thought he went here.
Oh, sick.
I tried to get knight e3 to work, but I didn't see how it worked.
That's pretty sick.
I mean, what was I thinking?
Queen c no. Pawn takes queen, rook takes queen, and then
wait, why doesn't
e2 wins. When he has queen e4.
Oh yeah, that's why. That's what. This is what I saw.
Pawn takes queen, rook takes queen, e2 wins, right?
Okay, I didn't look far enough. Damn. I just saw queen takes e3,
oh, he
and
has rook h6, but it's not. No, it doesn't. It's not. It doesn't work. Okay, queen c6, queen takes b7, and you're up a piece for like 4 pawns.
The game isn't actually over yet, to be honest, because even after I played this move. So I saw this move, and I was going to play it, but then I was trying to evaluate this mess. And I was like, oh, I have to take with the knight. And I thought that he was, like, winning this. But computer says it's equal, or I'm, like, even better somehow. Or is equal. But I thought I would lose this, especially in time pressure. Like, this looked... I guess I should have gone for it, but... And then last minute, I decided, alright, is there anything else I could possibly do besides queen takes h4? And I was like, oh, I'll just defend the threat. But I didn't defend the threat.
Yeah, that's a blunder.
Yeah, and then I resigned here. But
alright, so it was a tactical like melee. That's like what it was. There
were a lot of things that went wrong in that game. Yeah. I don't think my heart was really in it this weekend.
Sad.
I got a full point bye, which was like upsetting, and then my opening choice against Brian, like even though I drew, it was like, well, of course I drew.
It was like
how could you not draw that? I had the white pieces, and then I was like disappointed in myself for not having the guts to play the new line that I don't know as well.
Okay, I had a good tournament.
Let's look at the good chess now.